If you're a coach and you know that God called you to do this, that you're here to serve people, then this is the video for you. Inside of this video, I'm going to break down the way that you can build a coaching business that actually serves God and not in the hedonistic way that we see so many things going on, but doing it the right way. So the three ways that we go ahead and focus on growing a business that actually serves God is number one, understanding its actual fruit over this flash. Not, oh, look at me, I have this Rolex. Oh my gosh, I got my Lamborghini. No, we know that Jesus did not come down to earth and start flexing on all the kings because he has all the gold and all of this stuff. No, Jesus came down as a servant. He came down to serve us. And so, how can we as coaches go ahead and do the same? And especially in today's environment, it's very easy to go ahead and get caught up in the flexing and putting it all on social media and all that. But ultimately, what matters most is how can you actually bring about real fruit to other people? How can you be a servant leader that helps people? And so, just because you don't go ahead and flex and flash and all that, it doesn't need to be like that. And so a lot of coaches that I talk to, like, oh, I'm worried I have to be all over social media. I have to go ahead and do this or that. No, you don't have to. The most important thing that you need to go ahead and do is genuinely deliver results, deliver value to people. And that's the most important thing. So that's number one that I want to go ahead and remind you in building a business that actually serves God. Now, number two, systems over striving. A lot of people are like, oh, yeah, I want to go ahead and do this and that, and it's all great. But the problem is they never actually take action. And a part of it I understand is the fact of not understanding what systems do I need to implement? What are the exact action items from that? Yes. But ultimately, I want you guys just to take out of the longing and everything like that and just come down to the systems. It's not rocket science, and we can go ahead and have a discussion later about it in depth if you'd like to. But in short, the systems, we need to identify who do we want to help and what's our offer? What are we selling? It's very difficult to sell stuff and run a business if we don't know what we're selling. Number one, offer. Number two, we then need to turn over to marketing. How are we actually going to go ahead and get this offer in front of the right person? It's very difficult to sell people if the people don't even know that you exist. And then number three, once you have the offer, now that you have the people in front of you, you just need to simply go ahead and sell them. How can you have a conversation with them to get them to understand, for you to understand where are they now, where do they want to be, what's holding them back, and then you just simply pose yourself as a solution to that problem. This thing that's holding them back, look, I'm the solution to it. And so inside of that, it's not rocket science. Once again, you just need to have the right systems to be able to identify what's my offer, how am I getting in front of my ideal client and attracting them and getting them to give me their information, and then how am I getting them on a sales call and then effectively communicating so that they go ahead and buy. So with that said, as we're looking to build a business that serves God, we need to focus more on the details of the systems rather than just striving and hoping and trying every new fad that's out there, getting shiny object syndrome, hoping that things are going to work out. Now, number three is understanding calling over comparison. Especially in today's environment of social media, like we talked about previously, you see everyone. Oh, I'm successful. Oh, I'm traveling. Oh, I have this Lamborghini and that. We know that comparison is the thief of joy, and that ultimately the most important thing is we need to look internally at ourselves. Everyone is at a different journey. It's not fair for you to go ahead and compare your step 2 in comparison to somebody else's step 20 because they've been doing it longer or whatever it may be. And so rather than comparing and doing all that, just look internally and figure, okay, what do I need to do in order to fulfill my calling that God gave me? A part of that obviously includes what we just discussed in the last one, the systems and the details of what we need to do. But rather than looking everywhere else, trying to go ahead and say, oh my gosh, this person's here and there and everything, just look internally at ourselves. We know what our calling is and we know what God brought us here to go ahead and do and help other people. So how do we focus on us rather than other people that we have nothing necessarily to do with? So these are the three things that I find are very helpful to understand how do we build a business that actually serves God, and some mental reframes that dramatically help. Now at this point, you're like, okay, great. This is amazing. Now what though? What do I do to actually grow my coaching business? And so, as I mentioned, the purpose of this video is to give you three things that help you understand how to build a business that serves God. And now we need to talk about the details, like I kind of said. What are these systems? And so if you want a better understanding of what systems you need to go ahead and do in order to grow your business, to start making money, to start serving people, to start actually getting this going, then go ahead and click this video right here where I break down all step by step the best way that you can grow a coaching business right now, not some outdated strategy, right now, in all those systems, and actually start going and serving God in the way that you know you were meant to.